Oh, hey there. Sorry that you caught me at a bad time. I've been able to put this book down since I started it. For those of you that have read it, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not the only one around here who's getting caught up in good books these days. This year, with the launch of our Reader's Workshop, students are more engaged in reading than they ever have been before. Because of this, I thought it would be worthwhile to devote this entire vodcast to reading. We'll take a closer look at the Reader's Workshop and what it looks like. Then, Mrs. Krahn and some of our students will tell you more about the Streak, our initiative to connect our families with the reading work we are doing here. The basic premise of Reader's Workshop is simple. Children learn to read best when they are engaged in books that are at just the right level for them and that they're interested in. Gone are the days when the entire class reads Sarah Plain and Tall or Rascal. Instead, students with varying levels of ability are able to dive into books that work best for them. The Reader's Workshop consists of 3 components: a mini lesson, independent reading time, and sharing time. A mini lesson is just that, a small 10-minute lesson that focuses on an important strategy that readers use. For example, a mini lesson may teach students to make movies in their mind as they read to understand what is going on in a story. Students are then encouraged to use these lessons as they transition into the second component of the workshop, which is independent reading time. Students practice the strategies in books that are at the appropriate reading levels for them. Also during this time, teachers meet one-on-one with students to teach a child a specific skill or strategy that they may need. In this way, each student gets exactly what they need to move their reading to the next level.
It is our belief that not only does this model make children stronger readers, but truly develops young people who will have a lifelong passion
for
for
many
books.
kids, this is their favorite time in the workshop because they get to share their excitement with their friends. For our students. While it's still early in the year, we already have a few indicators of success. For example, Kathy Daney, our school librarian, reports that circulation in our library is higher than it ever has been in the history of our school. Hopefully you're seeing a change in your child's reading life at home too. If so, share your stories with us by commenting on this video in YouTube. Another reason for the rise in reading is our new initiative called The Streak. Here are a couple of NHI students to tell you about their own personal reading streaks, along with Mrs. Krahn to tell you how you can get started with your child.
I'm Madison, and I'm a 5th grader at Nature Hill, and I'm on day 6 in The Streak. I like it when my mom asks me the questions, and I'm the expert.
Hi, my name is Zach. I'm in 8th grade, and I'm day 7 of The Streak. I personally love The Streak because I get to get my parents together and we read to each other.
Hi, my name is Annie, and I'm a 7th grader, and I'm doing The Streak with my mom, and I like it because I really believe in children getting read to from a young age, and I still enjoy reading with my mom, and we're on day 12, so I'm excited.
If you haven't had your opportunity to start your own personal streak yet, don't worry. You can start at any point in time throughout the school year. Just make sure to visit either the school website and download and print a brochure, or stop off at the library or in the office. Parents, make sure that as you finish each night with your child, either you or your child X's off a night. If you forget, that's okay. Start up the next night and just X off the next number. We're very excited that reading is becoming a very social and interactive piece. There are lots of books out there that you can read aloud. You can even start with Alice Ozma's book, The Reading Promise. Or you could read the newspaper and talk about current events. Some might even say that reading the latest magazine, if you're interested in, is always a good way to promote great discussion. You can also help your child by reading a classroom book. Some, like Fever, would be great read-alouds in historical fiction, or Shipbreaker. And for those of you who are looking for a more local connection, the third in the series, The Right Three, is based out of Chicago. And at the University of Chicago, you can actually see the house in the book by Blue Ballet. We're hoping that you all start your own streak with socially reading and sharing literature with your children. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to call or ask. Also, we have a parent request. We're putting up bulletin boards in the school hallway, and our parent volunteer is looking for you to take pictures of you and your child reading wherever you read. If you're reading downtown, at a local establishment, in your house, by the fireplace, outside, maybe even next to some pets. Please drop your picture off in the office with your name and your child's name on the back so that it can be included on our display. We want to showcase you doing your own reading. Have a great day, and hopefully we'll see you at the Streak soon.
Thanks, Melissa. See the links attached with this vodcast for the flyer that Mrs. Krahn was referring to. Well, I gotta get back to my book. Until next time,